Yo, what's going on, everyone? We're back at it with another Prizepicks video. And we got a college football play for y'all today. A 4-man 10x play for tonight's college football games. We got Illinois going up against Nebraska, Syracuse going up against Stanford. Should be some good games that we have going on today. But before I do that, let's talk about the Thursday night football game, the barn burner that was Thursday night football. And it's kind of what we expect with Thursday night football, right? I mean, the first Thursday night football, obviously the Ravens and Chiefs was pretty fun. The Bills versus the Dolphins. That was interesting because of the whole Tua situation. And then we got this one right here, man. Aaron Rodgers just decided to go out there and ball out today. So Aaron Rodgers got 281 passing yards. He looked like his old self. Dude was even running out there, running out of the pocket and making plays outside of the pocket, which is insane to see. And honestly, he looked good. He looked comfortable out there for once, right? Him and Garrett Wilson need to figure that shit out because they both don't look good together. I mean, they just don't look like they have the connection that they should have. And you know, this was against what should be a bad New England Patriots team. So in order for them to beat elite teams like the Chiefs, like the Vikings, yes, I said like the Vikings, like the Ravens, I still think Ravens are pretty solid, right? And of course, like the Bills, they need to be a lot better overall, right? But Aaron Rodgers ended up balling out and messed up the entire play for us. He ended up getting 281 passing yards. We needed him to go under 216.5. And then everyone else went under. And yeah, man, that sucked there. But let's go on over to the Prizepicks board. And we're going to go ahead and give y'all the play that I like for tonight's college football game, man. We got, of course, like I said, we got Illinois and going up against Nebraska, right? The what is it? The Walmart Patrick Mahomes is playing today, right? That's, you know, no knock on Dylan Raiola, right? But that's just funny that he looks like Patrick Mahomes. But anyways, we're taking Luke Altmaier going up against Nebraska, over 203.5 passing yards. The reason why I'm taking Luke Altmaier is because I think that Illinois is going to be trailing the entire game against Nebraska. It could be a close game. I think the spread is maybe -7 in the favor of Nebraska. But I think that's going to be a close game, and Luke in Illinois is going to be trailing. So guess what? They're going to be having to pass a lot more than they are running. So we're going to go and take Luke Altmaier, and we're going to go ahead and pair that up with his boy. Where is it? Or Pat Bryant, man. So we're going to go ahead and take Luke Altmaier and pair that up with Pat Bryant. You can see here Pat Bryant has been crushing it lately against Christian McCaffrey. I'm just kidding. Against CMC, he went ahead and got 102 receiving yards. Against Kansas, he got 70 receiving yards. So let's look for him to go ahead and have a similar outing and get that over 52.5 receiving yards for us, man. And then if we go to Luke, he's been crushing it as well. I mean, he got 242 and then 192 against Kansas. And I think in a game where he's trailing, he could definitely surpass his 203.5 0.5 passing yard projection, right? And then we're going to go ahead and combine that with the second game of Friday night football. And we're going to go ahead and look at that Stanford versus Syracuse game. We're going to go ahead and take Kyle McCord, man. I believe he was in Ohio State before, right? So Kyle McCord, he's been balling out in Syracuse, man. Look at this. He's thrown for over 350 passing yards in his last 2 games, and I think he could have the potential to do it again. I think Kyle McCord and Syracuse is going to win it outright, maybe -7 as well. I think the line for them is -7.5. But I think this is going to be one of those games where they're just going to go out there and just throw a shit ton, right? If you see how much they run, it's not a lot. I don't know what just happened. They don't really run the ball a lot. We are back. There you go. So, yeah, they don't really run the ball a lot. So, I'm definitely going to go ahead and take Kyle McCord over 295.5 passing yards. I definitely think they're going to win. It's going to be a high-scoring game. It's going to be one of those games where it's going to be a lot of back and forth until it's not, right? I think Kyle McCord and Syracuse eventually is going to go ahead and take a big lead and potentially win by 10 points. But they just love throwing the football. I mean, they're not one of those teams that even if they're up by a shit ton, they're not going to just run, right? They rarely run, and they just love slinging that thing. So I'm going to go ahead and move that over here. So take Kyle McCord over 295.5 passing yards, and we're going to combine that with his wide receiver, Trevor Payne, over 24.5 long reception. The reason we're doing that is because if you see here, if I take Trevor Payne over 24.5 receptions, it's a 10x payout, right? But if I take Trevor Payne over 61.5 receiving yards, it is a 8.5x payout. So I definitely will go ahead and risk it it's not even a risk, because honestly, if this 61.5 receiving yards is going to hit, there's a good chance that 24.5 long reception is going to hit. So let's go ahead and lock in Trevor Payne over 24.5 long reception. You can see here 88 against Georgia Tech, 78 against Ohio. So it's a 10x play that we created for this Friday night football. These Friday night football games. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down $10 to win $100 on that one. So Luke Altmaier, Pat Bryant, Kyle McCord, and Trevor Payne. Lock that in, man. And let's go ahead. Let's get this money. All right, well, if y'all haven't yet, make sure you go ahead and check out my VIP. It's in winnable.com/DSP. All you have to do is go to my link in the comment section down below, and then you go to my subscription plans, and you can go ahead and choose $75 for the week, $149 for the month, or $1,500 for the season. But if you type in code Jefferson for the season, this gives you all my college football and NFL plays for the entire season. You type in the code Jefferson, and you literally get it for 75% off, which brings it down to $375, man. Pretty badass deal there. You literally get the entire season for just $375. Or you could go ahead and get all my NFL and college football all my college football plays for Saturday for $75. And I'll tell you what, if we do not profit on Saturday night, we'll go ahead and hook you up with all of our Sunday picks for free. All you have to do is go ahead, reach out to me in Discord, in my Discord channel down in the, I forget. Wherever we put the information down below. Man, it's early. So anyways, go ahead, lock that in, and I'll see y'all in the VIP.